fourth graders, Mrs. Jeanette's here. I'm in the MP room, and I just wanted to go over what is inside your packet for this week so that you know what you're coming and getting when you pick up your work tomorrow. So first things first, you come in, hopefully you saw my video where I explain to grab a sheet for living history, watercolors if you like, and if you have your old folder, Jesse already turned his in, thank you Jesse, that has the fragile label on it, please return that with your published book information and your beautiful, look at Jesse's work, your beautiful cover already done, so I can collect that out of the homework turn-in bin, and I will be mailing off all of your published books, so hopefully those will get bound up and published for you guys soon. Okay, so then you'll look through, you'll find your folder, you'll pull it out, and let's walk through what is in it this week. First of all, if your parent asked for anything extra for you, it will be here on the left side. So if some of your parents asked for a couple of extra pages of comprehension, or for me to give you something specific to work on. Also, in addition, Mrs. Green put together some work for students who work with her sometimes, and so you'll find that extra stuff in here. There's also a fun little thing that I found hidden in the classroom. This might look familiar to you guys because you did this the very first day you were in my classroom. And so the very first day you walked in, you sat down at your desk and this little blue piece of paper, you filled out some things like the date and who your friends were and what you were excited about for fourth grade. And I usually hand these out on the last day of school, and we have a conversation about what we are excited about for next year and how much we've grown this past year. But I wanted you guys to have these. So if you did that the first day of school, and if you handed it to me and I held on to it, it will be here on the left side of your folder. On the right side of your folder, a whole bunch of stuff. It might not even fit inside the pocket. There's that much stuff. So careful when you pick up your folder because it might not be in the pocket, it might fall out, but there's the in this packet page that you know what is here. I told you to grab watercolors. Mr. Tillish was thinking of doing a kite project, so that might be here on the table for you as well. But here's all the stuff that is in this particular packet. So first thing is your daily checklist for you to check off your work. That's here. It looks very similar to what you've seen the past couple weeks. The next thing is resources and their impact benchmark books. This is a new one. This is a picture of an oil drill on the cover. And then of course there's the benchmark worksheets that go with that. So those have been labeled. There aren't as many this week because we're coming to the end of the school year. So those two things go together. There are doodle loops, and I added some more for you guys because you guys seem to really like these. Just one to do, I think, almost each day. So some fun brainstorming, and the first page of that doodle loops packet actually contains all of the pieces that you need for a good and accurate story. So you'll want to make sure to look at that. The next thing in there is the Common Core. This is your mountain math. I put 2 sets of mountain math in here for you. And then I had some comments that some of the numbers were hard to read last time. They didn't print very dark. So Mr. Wilson went over all of the numbers for you guys. So hopefully you can read those a little bit easier this time. Optional are some more studies weekly. If you are really interested in history, these are some awesome ones. These ones are leading us out of the mission time and into the gold rush, my favorite time of history. So those are for you. And then the very last thing in your packet for everybody is just a piece of watercolor paper. It's nice and thick, and I'll have some instructions on what to do with that later. So fourth graders, I hope that work is good for you for the next couple of weeks. I hope that some of the things we pulled together sound like a lot of fun. Typically at the end of the school year, we do some fun activities, so I've tried to include those things here for you guys so that you can also be having fun at home. So the watercolor page that's really big and doesn't really fit in the folder, that is for a really special project for the mission, so make sure you grab a watercolor kit here off the table as well. And the living history fun at home living history that Ms. Striggs planned for you guys should keep you guys feeling like you at least got a little bit of the fun stuff from the end of the school year. So, I miss you guys. This is your very last packet. It feels really sad to me that our school year is ending this way. But I hope that you have stayed safe and healthy and that you've done okay during this time. I sure miss you.